Hello there. I go by the name Boss Lady Abdullah Joy, also known as a Sky, your one and only relative relationship therapist. Guys, me my network, so you pardon me. Okay. Oh my God. Guys, so today's life is as a lady, you ask yourself or you are wondering or you be like, should I build with this man? Should I build with this man? Or in the name of the children you guys are having, so you want to build with a man because two heads are better than one so that things will move faster for you. So you want to you are wondering whether you should deal with this man or not. Now let me tell you something. Mm, I'll always say this thing, and I'll continue to say it, that everybody and is or a cause. I said what? Everybody and is or a cause. God created you as a lady. You know, when God created Adam and Eve, they sinned. They didn't follow an instruction. And at the end of the day, God placed a curse on them. One is to till the soil before he will get money, or before he will put food on the table. The other needs to, before the other will bring forth child, um, he needs to suffer before the child will come out. That's another, So everybody and his or a cause. Don't go and carry somebody cause for him. Otherwise, you feel useless. You are everybody and his or a cause. And I know ladies, you guys are emotional. You guys are I don't know, you guys will be like, oh, I have children with this man, I'm married with this man, we need to build a life together, we need to do something together for our children to also come and enjoy, for our children not to suffer, blah blah blah. But let me tell you something, men are never to be trusted, and men are very manipulative in nature. Listen, even if, do you know that even if that man builds his own house by himself, that's his own thing by himself, that's where he won't even respect ladies that much, not to even think of you helping him to build that house. Do you know that if you help a man build that house, at the end of the day, it is in his name. Do you know that? And even if you are helping him build that house, his families are watching. So tomorrow, if something falls, they will come and be claiming it. Oh, it's our sons who built the house. Oh, it's our brother who built the house. Oh, is this, is that. Do not remember that you helped him. Wow. So before you stand and be like, I want to build with my husband, I want to build with think and rethink again. You can build it yourself. Want to build for your children so that you, the lady, you can build it. God didn't create us to work. God didn't create us to till the soil. God created us as a weaker fucking vessel. You need to have this mentality. So God creating you as a weaker vessel, he didn't create you to work. So if you start working, automatically you'll be having money that you'll be like, oh my God, by 2, 3, 4, 5, any years you give yourself that you attain that land and then you build it yourself. Because even if you help that man, you think, oh, you're helping her. Tomorrow, he will go and take a lady who never suffered, who never saw his upcoming, who never saw his poverty, and then he will be with him. He will be with her. Understand this shit? You go to the labor world as a woman. I was saying something a while ago. I was like, when it was time for me to give birth, when I went, it's labor world that you be like, yeah, that's where the babies are coming. When I went to the labor ward, the pains were very, very, the pains of labor, it's undescribable. Like you cannot compare that pains with any other pains in this world. It is very, very like how should I say, you men, you cannot attain it. Ibab. And then when it was the pain, I couldn't handle the pains. I couldn't handle what the fuck is this? So I had to ask one of the midwifery that I need to call my man because maybe if I hear my man's voice, I can handle the pains a little. The midwifery was like, we don't do cause here. So I was like, this is my cause. I need to attend because yeah, it is what it is. So why is it that when it gets to a man's turn, that man needs to build that house on his own, that man needs to take care of his family, he expects his woman to do it for him. Hi there. Thank you so much for staying. So why is it that lady you carry your own cause the way God has said it? And then oh my god. You carry your own bear, and then you go and carry that man's cause as well. Manipulating you, letting you believe that the children are, expensive. So you need to help him some way, somehow, for him to, build that house faster, blah blah blah. Listen, men are very manipulative. Men are practical, they are very intentional. And as a lady, if you are listening to me or if you are seeing me, I want you to understand this shit that you need to be intentional. That man knows that even having one kid is expensive. Oh. Babes, is expensive. Pampers every fucking day, you know, pampers every fucking day. You need to, oh my God, um, milk, milk powder, Cerelac. You need to have sleepwears. You need to buy this. It's a whole expensive on its own. Not even think of 2, 3 children. So they know that the more children they know that the more children they have, the more expensive it gets. And then they'll still manipulate you thinking and you have to help them, blah blah blah. A man who is very intelligent, a man who loves you so much, understand that if you guys are not, having it now, if you guys are kind of broke, and then he understand that I need one kid, that one kid, after I get after I get another kid, before that another kid will come into being, I need to build that house. I need to build house. I need to do this. Listen, even if that man build it himself, and at the end of the day, he uses his own name, you know that that is it. You know that it is what it is. Even if he build that house himself and uses his kid's name, you know that that is how it is. But you cannot build a house plus a man, and at the end of the day, the people's name are in his name. The paper's name in his children's name. It's a certain men go to that extreme far more to the extent that they use the paper's name in their siblings' name or in their parents' name. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to use your name as well. They don't want to add your name to. He doesn't want to add your name to his name. For if tomorrow, if you find out then you don't so that you shouldn't leave him or something. So you won't attach your name to your name. You see how you see how manipulative and stupid they are. They think they have sin. They think they are protecting whatever shitty thing. Yuba, a wise man will understand that if I have one kid is enough for now. We need to build ourselves to the extreme. We need to build ourselves to the peak. So he will carry his own cross and then build that house for you and your kid and him to live in. But no, not a whole lot of nonsense men. And then they'll be like, we need to build together. You've given birth for one. You didn't know it's expensive. You went to two, yeah, three, four, five. Now you've had since the children are becoming expensive. You need to help me so that we can build a house together. Blah blah blah. That's hi, hello, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and follow. Okay, and then share this live as well. You didn't have the mentality, you didn't have the ideology that even one child is a whole expensive on its or on a own. Now that you've sat there, you've locked the woman with two, three, four kids, five kids, you are trying to let the woman see reason with you. You are. Don't build a house with a man. Don't buy a car with a man Kazakh, from Kazakhstan. What's that? Welcome to this live. I'm from Ghana as well. Hiba, don't build a house with a man. Hiba, don't build a house with a man. Women, wake up from your slumber. Or is it because you've never given birth before, so you don't know how this world is rotating? It is well. Wake up. It is well. This no be Nollywood. This no be Gollywood. This no be Netflix movie. Oh. This no be whatever shitty YouTube. This is reality. It is well with a talk. How old am I? Anything the problem, anything the matter. Jubab, this is real. Baby girl, you will go to the labor. Listen, carrying a child for 9 months is not easy because I've been in that shit. Just recently, I told my mom that I'm not ready to give birth for now. I'm not ready to give birth again for now. For now, we need to build ourselves. For now, I need to build myself. You are. My man cannot come and tell me that, oh, you know what, let's build together, blah, 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 because I understand where it's coming from. If I'll build with my man, I need to build that house myself. How old am I? Let me give you approximately 25, 26. Yes, take one. 25, 26. Take one. Okay, so as I said, as I said, I cannot build with my man, Ibab. He cannot tell me, let's build together. Let me tell you something. Do you know that if you are with a man and you need to ask a man random questions, if that man is broke, you need to broke. Let me tell you something. Brokenness doesn't mean he's poor. Brokenness simply means tomorrow, in the near future, some days to come, he will make it. If you are with a broke boy, you need to be asking random questions so that if he attains richness, you will know where to stand. You will. My man come from this wealthy family. So he's in his father's house. And one, my father, one, hi, welcome. My dad is not that kind of rich. At the end of the day, he never built property. Up till now, I dey fight plus am. Now, why is it that you've stayed in this world for so long? You've never bought a block like this. Never bought a land, half, quarter. quarter land, half plot, you never bought it, and you are in this world. Up till now, I dey fight plus am. So I asked my man one time ago, I was like, so babe, if we built our house together and then we've gotten our peak where we want to reach in life and we've gotten our peak, will you cheat? Will you take another woman? Blah blah blah. He was like, "Oh, I did, yeah. I've not gotten our back. If I'm driving my dream car, or we have our own house, the girls start coming. I'll just give them one or two attentions. Why not?" And then he saw my face, like I was just looking at him, like, "What the fuck is this?" And then later, my network. And then later, he was like, "Yeah, goodbye." And then later he was like, "Oh, I'm just joking. Oh, I'm just joking. Why should I take another woman?" So I now know where I stand. Before you build with a man, or before your mentality to be like, as a lady, let me build with a man, you need to ask random questions and then know where to stand tomorrow. You are know where to stand tomorrow. Hi, hello, welcome. Please like, subscribe, and share. You need to know where to stand tomorrow so that you don't find yourself wanting. I told myself, listen, I told myself that my man, my dad, my mom never did property for we, the children. So as I've given birth to this my baby girl, no, I cannot walk in the lane of my mother. I cannot walk in the lane of my father. I need to make property for my child. No, I and the father, I and my man, we need to make, but no, I said moi, needs to make property for my child. Because let me tell you something, my dad never did property, blah, blah, blah. Up to date, I'm still not, in line with them. If they talk one, I talk 30. I don't respect them. Because just see how this world is very, very, and then you have parents still living and then they've not done anything for you. As young as I am, I need to strive if I can get something on my table. Once I have parents who are not sick, who are healthy, who never had any kind of who never had any kind of damage in their body, who are very, very healthy, and they didn't make anything for we the kids. And then you expect me to, if I see my dad, I'll be smiling. If I see my mom, I should be hugging. No, no, you bad. So if as a lady or as a guy, you are here and then you've given birth or you want to give birth, you want to give birth or in the near future you will give birth, you need to make property for your child, you need to make property for your kids, you need to make property for your children because those children didn't tell you to give birth for them to come and make property for you. You told yourself, you collided that you want to give birth for that child. So you need to let that child feel comfortable in the world that you brought her or him in. You have. You didn't bring that child here to take care of you. You brought that child here to take care of him or her. So you need to make property for him or her. So if you have this mentality, if don't build with a man as a woman, let that man build for you people. That is why they said a man needs to tell the soil to take care of your family, to take care of his family, and his families are you and your kids, not the family that he comes from, the family that he's creating. And that man can build that house by himself. If you allow him, if you, if you two, if you agree, and then you two build that house, buy those cars, Tomorrow, if he start cheating on you, tomorrow, if he start disrespecting you, don't tell me I didn't tell you so. Don't tell me I don't tell me. Don't say back then I was wicked, blah blah blah. Don't say hey, I've said it to boss lady said it to relative relationship therapist said it to Sky said it to she said I shouldn't do it to and then you did it. If you are feeling if you are feeling that as a lady you want to build property for yourself, hello, welcome again. If as a lady as a lady, you have this feeling, you have this feeling that you want to build property for your kids and you want the help, the man, you want the man to be attached. No, build it yourself. God didn't create us to work. God created us as a weaker vessel. He never created us to work. So if you are working as a woman, you've carried your cross and you are working as well, that means if you are working, that means whatever you can build that house, buy that land yourself. You buy that land yourself, build it for yourself, build it for your kids. Do you know that as a lady, if you build your house by yourself, who and you've written it that it's for your kids, which family will come and bohaha it? Which family will come and buy it? It's the main family that they are in this part of the world, that is Africa. I don't know what the main families they want. If they say that their son or whoever, their sibling, whoever has built a house now, then they'll start, inserting it, they'll start being like an ant, like the house is on it. Then they'll start, bringing their this one in it. So tomorrow, if the man is no more now, the man's family will come and claim it. It's for my brother, it's for my this, it's for my uncle, it's for my this. They will not remember that you are also there. They will not remember that you have a kid with that man. You do not remember. They will just take it from you, just like that. Have this mentality. Build your own self. Build the house your own self. Yeah? Build the house your own self. It's very, very important. Men are never to be trusted. Trust a man at your own risk. You'll be highly disappointed. Be intentional. Go and grow yourself. Know who you are. Go and grow yourself. Go back to school. That man that you centered your hope, your everything in it, he will disappoint you tomorrow. Go and grow yourself. Go back to school. Go and learn some handiwork. Go and learn self-education. Now let me tell you something. You see the way I'm speaking the English now. I didn't just wake up and start speaking. Whilst I was in SHS or when I was going to school, when I was, going to school back then, even I wasn't even fluent like this. I wasn't fluent like how I'm speaking to you. It sometimes perplexes me. So when after I completed my SHS, and then I started, working for me to put something on my table. As I said, my parents, they are nowhere to be found. So I started putting something on the table. So where I was working as a secretary, this typing, designing, graphic designing, those kind of things. So I was the only worker there, and we have Wi-Fi. You are very beautiful, Miss. Thank you so much. Welcome. Subscribe to this live and then share as well. Stay in it. I'm here for you. You back. Where I work now, it's Wi-Fi 247. And then I was like, I need to learn something. I need to do something. I need to do something for myself. I need to do something in this life. And then I started searching words, reading books, reading this kind of books. I like fictional and novel. I like love things. So I started reading this fictional novel, blah blah blah, this love. So if I see any words that is very mystifying and perplexing, I'll just search and then write it down, and then I'll be reciting each and every day. And then I was like, because it's free Wi-Fi also, I'll go to the TikTok, I'll go to YouTube, I'll come here, I'll go here, and I'll be looking at people, doing things, watching them, laughing, making money. And I was like, okay, I can also do same. I can also do something for people to also to like, for people to see me, see my talent, do this, come here. And I love things, lovey-dovey things. I was like, okay, relationship and therapies is a long, broad topic. Right? So let me be in it. I started it small, slowly, gradually. And today this is me. I didn't just wake up. I didn't just wake up and be like, then I started speaking English because the school, oh my God, my network. Because the school that I went to, even though it was private school, it was a preparatory school. At the end of the day, we spoke vernacular, we spoke our native languages, Yoruba. And the SHS that I went to, we spoke our native languages. And the house that I was in, we weren't speaking English that often. It's all our native languages, Chigan, those kind of languages. So I was like, if I have to start this relationship therapist thing, no, I cannot be speaking in my native language, that is Ga, because it will be like I'm only centering my video on only one sided. The whole world needs to see me, the whole world needs to hear me, the whole world needs to grab this information then that I'm giving out. So therefore I need to speak in English. English is is an international language. I need to speak in English. And this is it. I learned English in the internet. I started, speaking, picking it up. Guys, my network, my so as I started speaking in English that I was like, thank get used to this shit because it is what it is. It is what it is. So gradually, and then and the people around me too, I started speaking English with them more often. If I get a new vocabulary, if I get a new word, then I'll use it more often, like combative. Why are you being combative on me? Why are you being perplexed? So I'm very perplexed. I'm very mystified. This is I'm very nonchalant. And what's the promiscuous, and what's this word? I've forgotten. There are a whole lot of words. So if I come across these vocabulary words, I'll use it more often with my friends or with people around me, even with my boss. I'll use it. So I want the word to stick. Ibab. That is self-education. As a lady, self-educate yourself. Educate yourself. Put in work. Put in effort in yourself. You bad. If you lose yourself for a man, that man have gotten you. And let me tell you something. God gave all of his power. God inculcated power in us. He created us out of his image. You know how powerful God is. So he has given us power because he understands human being. He understands that human being will fuck you up. Human beings will betray you. So he has given you that power. That power, if you give it to that human being, that's where the betrayal, the fuckiness will come. But if you keep that power yourself, how can that human being betray you? How can that human being fuck you up? As a lady, go and bring something to the table. How should I say, educate yourself, go back to school, go and learn some handwork, put in effort in yourself, train yourself, tell yourself that you are a boss lady, tell yourself that you are the CEO of your life, tell yourself that you have to attain to the top so that no fucking man will fuck you up. God didn't create you for that man. God created you alone. And when you are dead, baby girl, you alone, you are going. You will not go with your children, you will not go with your man. You will go alone because you were created alone. Have this mentality in your head. Stop building with a man. Build yourself. You want that man to build so that then men are leaders. Men. You center your hope, your energy, your everything in men. That is where if you are going, you still come back because you know that there is a man who will carry you. See your high profile celebrities. See your high profile. See that celebrity you admire so much. Isn't it, can't you can become more than her. You can become more than her. That celebrity God didn't create that celebrity specially. God didn't create that celebrity goodly. God created that celebrity like the way He created you. But the difference between you and her is she is intentional, you are fuckingly lazy. Wake up from that your slumber. I didn't just wake up and be talking like this. I started putting in energy, effort to work in it. First, if you tell me to do live video, I'll be like, I cannot do live video because I don't know people. I don't know the people who are looking at me. I don't know how to talk. What am I going to say to them? What am I going to do to them? There was this one time I did a live video and then a guy messaged me under the live video and it was like, hey, if I was the one doing this live video and I see only one person or I see no one, I will end this live. I will end the live. But for me, no, it encourages me if I see one person or it encourages me to do more. It encourages me. What the fuck is I'll end this live? How am I going to end it? So okay, I'll be there waiting. Like the way this one person is there, and I'll be there waiting. Don't you know the time too is going? You also have things to do. Do you think what the fuck? I'm not doing church. Church is something like church is every Sunday you have to go to church. We have the time. The time is 8 o'clock a.m. So you know that by 8 o'clock, church is ongoing. Then they'll close around 12 o'clock, 12:30 p.m. So you know that people will be there. But this place is not church. And I've not set a date that, okay, so today by 7 o'clock a.m., I'm coming to live for my people to come and be waiting. No, I just randomly came. Nobody knows. So at the end of the day, I cannot come and then if I see one person, two people in my life, then I'll be wasting their time. All in the name of I want more people here. What the fuck is that? And they people as well. Am I not wasting their time? And I'm wasting my own time as well. That person is very important to me. Maybe if I'm talking my little advice I'll give you, maybe it might help him or her in the near future. And I'll be wasting his or her time here, all in the name of I need more people, I need more likes, I need more subscribers. Yes, I need more. By the end of the day, he or she is a human being. He's here looking at me and me too, I'm there waiting for people that I don't know, people that I've never alerted them that I'm coming to life. And my network is come see, come sir. So you'll be waiting. You've gotten one. You'll be waiting, then you lose that one. Then back to square zero. You're back. So at the end of the day, put in effort in knowing yourself. Put in effort. Nobody is coming to save you, woman. Wake up from your slumber. I want the rich one. I want the as if you get this rich man, as if you can be able to keep the wealth. Do you know that you keep wealth, you don't spend it? You have to be you do you know that you have to be working until you kick the buckets? You have to be working, working because let me tell you something. The more higher you go, the more expensive you rise. The more you have to keep up with the work, the more you have to keep up with the efforts, the more you have to keep up with the hustle, the more you have to be climbing to the top. That's how this world is. You'll be working until you kick the bucket. Even if you retire, and then you give that job to whoever, your son or whoever, you have to be also looking at him, behind the doors, behind the closed door. You have to be motivating, pushing, you have to be telling him what to do. But in front of the people, he is in charge, but you behind the closed doors, no, you are in charge of all. I said you'll be working until you kick the bucket now. Go and grow yourself. Build that house yourself. Build whatever shitty thing yourself. Stop trying to pull that man together. Stop trying to think he's a man, he needs to build it. Stop trying to think that he's the man, he needs to take care of the children. So if he build a house, whatever shit, he will take care of the children now. Whose surname is the children bearing? You know his surname. You go take care of them. By the end of the day, think about your life. I don't know. Most of you ladies, you don't want to think about your life. You are there thinking about the man's life and your children's life. Think about your life. If you are hurt, as a lady, if you are hurt right now, your husband will not be here too. Your husband too is not here too. Your children too are not here too. It's only you that you face your blood, the pains, whatever shitty thing is going on in your body. It's only you go face them. Your people will not face them. So think about you. Think about you. Go and grow yourself. Because if you don't grow yourself and then you let that man grow himself, at the end of the day, your children will disrespect you. Your children will see you and be like, I can never become like my mom. And that's a very, very stupid. That's the most that's the most disrespecting comments. That's the most shameful comment on you. I can never become the child that you've given birth for. He or she tells you, or tells himself, or tells himself that I can never become like you. Go and grow yourself. You can be the next Oprah. You can be the next, high value woman that you want to be. You can be anything you want to. Put in effort. If you don't put in effort, you be in the poor gang. You be in the poor zone. Go and grow yourself. Have something that you fall onto. Have something that you lean onto because if you don't do that, if you do, if you don't have any plan B, if you don't have any wall behind you, and then it's time for you to fall, you alone you fall so hard that you hurt your spinal cord. If I'm saying spinal cord, that if you fall, that's why you be like, oh my God, this world is wicked. Oh my God, human beings are wicked. Oh my God, this small money you've gotten, instead of you to save it, and then tomorrow you go and do this, you are using that money to take care of ungrateful beings, to take care of ungrateful asses, take care of your parents or this or that. As a young lady that you're on this earth, that you are striving to make, you are there taking care. You've not even gotten to the peak. Your cup hasn't run it over. This half cup that you have, you are there using it to take care of your parents that were never there for you. Your man that even if you ask him 100 Ghana cedis, he cannot be able to offer. You are there using that money to, you are there giving your money to a man Your cup hasn't run it over, and you are there taking care of ungrateful beings. That you think tomorrow, if you are broke, they'll come true for you. Tomorrow, they'll not mind you. Tomorrow, they'll not mind you. Do you know that if you become old, if you become old, you portray like a child. If I say like a child, that you portray like, where are you from? Do you know that if you become old, tomorrow you become like an infant? You cannot do anything yourself. Your head will be doing like this. You cannot sit properly. They have to be feeding you, blah, blah, blah. So gather that money, save that money up. Build your house, buy that mansion so that tomorrow if you are old, even if your child cannot take care of you, you hire people, you hire home nurse, whatever shitty people to come and be taking care of you. Hey, small money you got, you want the whole world to see, say you've arrived. This is me, I've arrived. And then you're taking care of somebody's son that the mother have neglected. You want to get my number. Why do you want to have my number? Small money you got, you want that man to see, say you've arrived. You want that man to see, say you've arrived. Never you dare. Let me tell you something. Never you dare as a woman give one city, even coin, any money. What are you saying? Never you dare give your money to a man. Where is that? They are from which country is that? Like which continent or country? I don't know. Yubab, never you dare give your hmm, never you dare give your money, hard-earned money to a guy. Another name, you know, no, I don't know there. Another name for